everyone. One incident in my childhood has completely changed my destiny. Mass culling of dogs in my hometown in Andhra Pradesh has transformed me to be a crusader for animals. From the time I was small, I was always fond of animals. We used to look after the community dogs. When I was in 6th standard, I'm back from school and I haven't seen any of the community dogs outside my house. I heard that the local municipal corporation has taken them away. The very next morning, I went to the dog pound. I've seen dogs electrocuted live. That has actually disturbed me, and even till today, tears are there in my eyes because I can never forget that one incident which has made me to fight for the rights of animals. In 2011, I left my corporate career and ventured to find my life's purpose. I've seen animals suffering everywhere, and that has made me to turn to be an animal rights activist. It's been 6 long years and a long way to go. That's the journey for the last 6 years. I've seen animals suffer everywhere, filing cases wherever we see abuse, especially in Hyderabad city and in and around Hyderabad also. This is how it is when I seen they're electrocuted live, and during that time dog killing in India is legal, but in 2001 dog killing in India is illegal. That's a very good move where every dog in the country has right to live. And talking about the rapid growth and the urbanization, this has taken a complete toll on the lives of animals. From the time they are born until they die, their journey is miserable in today's human world. Let's see how their journey is. Wildlife. Wild animals are perfectly capable of taking care of themselves. All we need to do is protecting their habitat so their species can be taken care, and we can prevent them from poaching. Poaching is illegal wild animal hunting. Wild animals are killed for their skin, for their horns, for their tusks, for their teeth, and rhinos are also killed. And as all of you know, the last African male rhino is no more. Just 3 days back you have seen the news, so which means an end to the rhinos in Africa. So animals are, if not killed for the ivory, the elephants land up in the circus. Wild animals are naturally not tuned to be performing, and they are tortured, they are subjected to cruelty, they are starved, and then they do whatever they wanted for them to be performed. They go through extreme pain in the circus, and animals in the captivity suffer the most. Billions of animals are slaughtered every year for food. They are starved, there is no food, there is no water available for them. Just because we use the animals, we don't have right to abuse them. And millions of animals are used in the egg industry, in the dairy industry. I'm going to talk about the battery hens. These hens, all their life, they're just in one little cage. This particular cage is the size of an A4 sheet. All their life, they're just there. They cannot fly. They can't just, open their wings. All their life, they're just sitting there. And the male chicks are grinded and they're again fed for the hens in the industry. That's how millions of animals are suffered in the dairy industry also. Dairy industry, its milk is not white, it's red, because animals are tortured more as equal to the, how much they go through in the food industry. The same amount of cruelty is seen in the dairy industry. So talking about the animals are used in experimentation in laboratories. All the products, 90% of the products available in the world are first tested on animals, and that's when they come out in the market. If you want to make ethical choices, please opt for animal friendly products. How you would know if any particular product is animal friendly or not? A leaping bunny symbol on any product which says no testing on animals. These are the products that are not tested on animals. Example, Himalaya is one of the products that we can see in India. There's several products. This one organization called PETA People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, in their website, the list of products that are not tested on animals are listed. You can just make some good ethical, changes in your lifestyle, so these animals would not go through the amount of torture and pain in this industry. And talking about the transport, as all of you know, animals are used for transport as well. When animals are on the way to the slaughterhouse, they are transported, they are confined. A vehicle that would actually accommodate 10 or 15, they're accommodated 100 or 200 or more, and you can imagine the suffering. So that's when the cruelty falls in. It says that, as animals can't speak for themselves, the Universal Declaration of Animal Rights says that all animals in the world, they deserve 5 freedoms. If any common man would actually want to help animals, you need to make sure that these 5 principles are taken care. If these 5 principles are denied, then animals are subjected to cruelty. It's all about, are they getting food and water? Are they getting timely veterinary care? Are they given vaccinations to control disease? Are they able to allow to express their patterns of life? Are they having enough space, shelter from harsh conditions? These are some things where you can make sure that as a common man, you can ensure that animals are safe and they're not subjected to any form of cruelty. And talking about the entertainment part, as all of you know, and till date, animals are used in the form of entertainment, be it Jallikattu in Tamil Nadu, cockfighting in Andhra Pradesh, etc. There are so many sports right in India. They go through so much of trauma, guys. Never imagine that animals are meant to perform or to entertain us. They are starved, they're beaten, and they're kicked and whatnot. Everything that these animals are going through is like immense pain. In 21st century, I would request, still these animals are going through so much of pain. Let's say a resounding no to animal abuse. Why? If we don't stop animal abuse, people who abuse animals are prone to abuse humans. It's proven that people who have committed extreme crimes has a record of animal abuse in their past. It's important that we need to stop animal abuse. And yeah, in a country like India, the law is very strong. The Indian law says the the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Act 1960 protects these animals from lots of cruelty. And the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 protect wild animals. And if ever you see wild animals subjected to cruelty, hunting or poaching, do report to the nearest forest department of your own state, and they would really come and help, and they will take care of the wild animal section. And then coming about the dogs, as I said in 2001, a Supreme Court said dogs also have right to live, and dogs are illegal. Dog killing in India, killing of dogs in India is illegal. How we can control the population of dogs? It's something called animal birth control, where the municipal corporation catches the dogs and takes them for 5 days into their campus or into their facility. They do the birth control operation, they do vaccinations, and they release these dogs back. Why? Why is it something needed? The World Health Organization came to India and concluded to say an average Indian dog would produce 2,000 puppies. One dog outside your college or one dog inside your college would produce 2,000 dogs. If you don't control the population, like if one dog is operated against birth control, it's like you're saving 2,000 dogs. You know, the rapid growth, there's no place for humans. You can imagine where's the place for animals. Killing is not the solution, and I hope every one of you would reach out to your nearest municipal corporation for help with the stray animals. Why they are supposed to release back in the same community that they are caught from. Animals are extremely territorial. Wherever they are, they know the people, they know the community. If you actually take them away and release them somewhere else, there's a vacuum created, and wherein the new dogs would come in. The new dogs come with disease, the new dogs might be carriers of rabies, the new dogs might not know the people, and that's when the man-dog conflict happens. So make sure whenever you see a municipal corporation van coming into your community, catching the dogs, ask them to bring back these dogs to the same community so that you can prevent lots of damage happening in your community. And all of you know the Swachh Bharat, which is a pilot program from the Government of India. All that you need to do is segregating your waste actually reduces the number of stray dogs in the community, because garbage breeds stray dogs. If garbage is managed well, you see the number of dogs also, less dogs in the community. And talking about the various forms of cruelty, these are the cruelties. Animal abuse is seen everywhere. It's time that all of you say no, report to the nearest organization or report to any activist you know. Yeah. So thank you very much.